Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie. Welcome back to Academia. The school is going real good, and now we have teacher training done. That gives all of our teachers a +5 teaching bonus. Just a flat increase, no other conditions needed. That's kind of nice. I've got maintenance workers as the current grant. So we're going to have to research worker routing and then create 2 worker routes. So let's take a look at that. Now, getting the teachers their larger class, to train for larger classes, and they get a +5 teaching bonus. So I can have more kids in a class now for less penalty, in addition to their +5. I think that's what that is. So let's take a look at this really quick. No, it's reports, I think. Yeah. So you can see, even with a class size of 19, we're getting the excellent, right? This is a teacher effectiveness. At 20, it becomes good. Somehow, yeah. So every single student we add, it ticks this down. So 10 is equals good. So if we can keep it under 20 for every class, I think that's going to be really awesome for us. But I'm also curious as to whether or not there's additional bonuses we can get. And I don't think so. As far as larger classes even, I think that's the range. You just get that teacher effectiveness. So in order to get even better teaching now, we just need to get, better teachers. And I can click this too, and this is going to allow us to have at least 2 doctorate degree teachers and 1 special teacher will appear. But I want to see exactly how good doctorate level teachers are compared to everyone else. So this one's a doctorate. And you can see art, 82. They want $866 a day with a $7,800 signing bonus. Take a look at Kevin Yu, 77 for language. So there is a pretty sizable difference between these two. And I think it's actually a pretty proportionate salary bump as well. So we're going to look to do that. Anytime we replace a teacher from this point on, we're going to look to have that be a thing. The other thing I'm curious about is if I can take some of these teachers and have them only teach the higher grades so that they're not flipping back and forth, right? So we've got 2 in each subject. We can have one teacher go with sophomores and freshmen. We have another teacher go with juniors and seniors. I think that might be a good idea. Sort of like dedicated teaching staff for the different grades. We're going to make sure that the better teacher is for whoever has the highest grade. We're going to make sure that those guys are teaching the higher grades. So for this person, she's got the 62. Her counterpart has a 59. So we're going to make sure that she is teaching only the juniors and seniors, and then she is teaching only the freshmen and sophomores. See how that works. I don't know if that really makes much of a difference, but we'll see how that plays out. So I'm gonna flip these really quick. These guys are basically the same. These guys are the same, so it really doesn't matter in that case. We'll just go ahead and do it this way then. Art teacher. So we have C64 for Darren, but this one is just a regular old bachelor's degree. So let me take a look at the grades and see. Hold on. Something just happened. We had things fly up the side of the screen. I want to see whether or not kids are doing well in art. Like, what grade is struggling in art? Looks like, it's kind of a mixed bag, right? 20 and 19 here, and then 32, but also 19 for sophomores. Sorry, 19 for freshmen. Maybe it's because they haven't had it today. It's day 3. It's 9 a.m. Did somebody start with art? Okay, you guys started with art. That's why you're doing better today than the freshmen. The freshmen actually have art at the end of the day. Maybe we should go by that, right? Get the bachelor's degree teacher in the morning. I see. I wish I could switch this, though, to where, like, can I move these? It doesn't let me move them. That's the thing. I'm going to go with 1 on the subjects here. Guys, I don't know what that's actually doing because, again, it's teachers moving. But sophomores, right, they have it in the day there, and then juniors. So I think sophomores and juniors. Let's try it that way for art. We'll go real specific, right, to the... Yeah, real specific to the needs of our students. So for art, what I want you to do, because you're the better teacher, I want you teaching the freshmen and seniors, right? And then I want you teaching the sophomores and juniors, because the sophomores and juniors have it in the morning. So for bachelors, right, we can get the more motivated students to have the weaker teacher, and then have the stronger teacher teach the less motivated students to try to offset that weakness, right? Then history, 60, 55. So again, we're just gonna have you teach the higher grade ones because we want our pedigree to stay high. So I'm gonna go with like that, and then you are gonna teach like that. And then PE, we have 60 and 61. I don't think it really matters because that grade is virtually the same, but we'll do that. Okay, now it says senior room lacks teachers, check your schedule, okay? So what room do they lack? No teacher for art, no teacher for art. Okay, so what happened? Let me double check this. For art, what's happening to Derek? Why is Derek? Interesting. I wonder if Derek is currently teaching. He's an art teacher, so he's currently teaching the freshmen at 2 o'clock. Well, what is Ayoko doing? She teaches these two, and then she should be coming down here. What? Why isn't she coming down to the bottom at the end of the day? She should be. Huh? Why is it only this subject that's happening? Where that's happening? That's weird. Maybe it has to do with her ranking. I mean, she's the only bachelor's degree teacher I have. Every other teacher in my entire school is a master's. So perhaps she's only able to teach one. If I remove her, put her in the pool, and then I pop her back in, will she... Like, because Derek is supposed to be teaching the seniors and the freshmen. So she's not even supposed to be teaching the seniors. Wait, maybe it's because... No. Hold on, I'm gonna look at this. Let's take a look at Darren's schedule. Darren is already down here for the freshmen. So I can't move the... Why can't I adjust the schedule to give art in the beginning of the day? Can I adjust these? Because it doesn't give me the option to do that. I can't click anything in the schedule. Is there a way to maybe do that in the reports? Or maybe it just has to do with being assigned the room or having room availability. I don't know. There's no teacher in this slot for seniors, though, so I'm going to have to change things up. Why don't we... All right, we'll say Darren is not teaching the freshmen, but they need him the most. All right, we'll have you... that sucks. All right, well, we'll just have to make do with it for now because I need them to teach. So art looks like it might be like there's a bit of a conflict in my teacher's schedules with art, which is a little bit weird because like if we have like take a look at the schedule, right? Freshmen have it near the end of the day. Sophomores have it during the beginning. Sophomores have it during the beginning. Or sorry, juniors have it in the beginning. And the seniors have it at the end of the day. So there's no one, because see the time slots are the same, right? So you can't have a freshman and a senior teacher. Just like I actually can have it's the same teacher teach sophomores and juniors because these schedules are alternating perfectly, right? They offset perfectly. They go 8 and 9 and 10 and 11. That's great. And Ayoko is taking care of the entire morning shift. And our doctorate man, no, she's taking care of that. Wait, why is Darren only teaching 2 courses? All right, can I assign these differently? I want more control over their schedules. Is that a thing I have to research? I want more control over this. Because right now, like, we have 2 teachers, but only, like, the bachelor's degree is taking care of 6 out of 8 classes. Like, my master's is only doing 2 classes. It's no wonder it's lacking behind. It's because of this. Like, I have to turn him on for all of them in order for that to be a thing. Right? See, now if I go back to the schedule, they're probably more even. See, he's teaching freshmen near the end of the day here. That's 1 and 1. Yep, 1 and 1. 1 and 1. All I want is for Darren to teach freshman and sophomore. But that's not possible because the times overlap, right? So I want to be able to move these schedules around and have art. Well, I guess that's why I can't, right? Freshman, I should be able to put our freshman art at 1 o'clock. If I want freshman art at 1 o'clock, I should be able to move that. But I can't do that. I can shift recess and lunch. That's all I can do, huh? So is there something I can do? This is a genuine question for you guys. Is there something I can do to move the times of these classes? Because right now it seems like the schedule, even though I'm the architect of this school, it seems like I have 0 control over the schedule. I can't right click. I can't hit spacebar. I can't double click. I can't do anything. I can't move these times around at all. That seems like a really major weakness. You know, I should have that ability, I thought. Oh well. You know, here's another thing. We have $13,000. Why don't we just do this? All right, art. We don't really need the bachelor's degree on the art. We can find a better art teacher. Right here, 56. That's basically the same as Darren. We can take this 56 and hire, just get Ayoko out of there. Sorry, Ayoko. And then we just hire Benito instead. And now we just have better art teachers all day. You know? So I guess we could just do that. Fine. All right. Well, hopefully that gets picked up. We have a rowdy student. He's being sent to the principal's office. Now, disciplinary things, right? Like, what is this principal actually doing? And, you know, we might want to look into getting counseling going. I'm not sure where we're going to install that. Perhaps the counselor's office can be over here. If we go to research and I research counseling, because we're starting to get a few more rowdy students, right? It might be a good idea to start looking into that. Let's grab counseling for $6,000. And then we'll hire a counselor inside a counselor's. I assume they need an office. But this game's pattern so far is that there's a room template and requirements for very specific rooms, which I'm both pro and, like, I'm both for and against that method. Because it's, like, in some sense, yeah, it's easy to find the specific requirements for things and meet them. But at the same sense, it takes a lot of the creativity out of the process. I should be able to decorate it how I want. I mean, I guess I can. I can put, like, art and stuff up here, right? Objects, and then, I don't know. There's not really a whole lot for decorative stuff. Unless I go to the build menu, right? That's where a lot of the decorative stuff is, but it doesn't seem like it's, like, indoor decorations they're not found, aside from potted plants. Which, I don't even know where that is in this menu here. I'm sorry? What? Oh, that's just, okay. It's the whole thing. I thought it was a hoop. Just the hoop. And I'm like, huh? I could create it by placing 2 hoops on a wooden floor? Yes, please. That's what I want instead. Make the basketball court a room and then give me... That's how you can fix this, honestly. I mean, why does it need an item? You can get a required size, right? You can do required size instead of recommended size. And then you could say, you know, you have to place 2 hoops and, you know, 2 benches or whatever, and it has to be a specific size, and I have to place the hoops in the proper spots. Like, make me build it, and that way, like, I can have the hardwood, you know? I can have a proper hardwood court. I think the pool probably is okay to be a specific item like this, but like bigger, you know. And same thing with the track. The thing I'm noticing a lot of right now is that since we have these special rooms, these regular classrooms are not being used. They're just not being used. I don't know. Maybe we just need more students for that. But if that's the case, and these rooms are likely more effective than these standard classrooms, so if that's the case, why don't I just have a whole bunch of these rooms instead? What do I need these rooms for? The whole day, these are basically empty because all the students are going to the standard rooms instead. We do have some situations where they're using them, but I think it's pretty rare. Hold on. So what is this here? It's attending class with Elizabeth Purder. Elizabeth Purder is a history teacher. So is she using this class because this AV room is already being used, right? And I'm willing to bet ya that the progress we're going to get for the seniors in history today, because they're in this room, exceeds the progress that the freshmen will get because they're not in the history room. Also, noticing something. Why is your health 0? There's no explanation as to why that's happening, you know? I still don't know why that's the thing. Why is health 0? Across the board, like universally across the board. I feel like that display is just bugged. Because we have a clinic with nurses that are doing basically nothing. I mean, is it the dirt on the floors? Do I just need more janitors? It can't be, like, its health is 0. Like, it's not like it's low. It's absolutely blank, right? I feel like that's a little bit different than... If I do this, I won't be able to afford the buses. I have to wait because the buses are gonna hit me for a bunch of money. Maybe we just do another janitor route. We do janitor routing. Right now, they're covering all of this, but they're not covering any of this. Maybe we just have a janitor, like, I don't know, start here. Go up this way, through these doors, around like this. Then come back. Come through here again. Come down this hall. And then, you know, come back up and then over, and then this is like your cycle right here. And we'll just complete that route. And call it good. Right? There's a janitor on that route, there's a janitor on that route, and there's a janitor on this route. I have 3 janitors. Maybe I should have more. I only have 3 janitors? Maybe that is the problem. Quick little like UI helpful thing would be really nice. Is a little blip, maybe in the corners of these things, that tells me how many of each staff member I have at a glance. I know I can go up and do this. Like I know I can do that, but it's just that little extra bit where it takes that no extra steps, right? Having a little number right here would be just, it's that convenience feature that I think is really easy to code in. I love that about Prison Architect, you know, that I can go to like hire workers or staff or whatever, and I can see the number right clearly displayed. Even though there is a staff list menu that comes on the right side, and I can see how many there are, it's still clearly displayed. The more places you can display information in a strategy game, the better. Like, I don't think there's anyone that ever complains about having information at their fingertips in too many places. I don't think that's actually a legitimate complaint that anyone has. You could have it listed on the side here. There's nothing happening right here. This is kind of a waste of space. Not waste. It's not a waste of space. It's just I think it's an opportunity to have more information displayed. I understand this side because there's a pop-out that comes over top of it. But this side here, I don't know. I feel like you could have information displayed here. I don't know. I'm trying to find things to complain about, okay? I'm just being nitpicky. It's a nice game. It's really just genuine fun, and it has a very similar feel, you know, like to Prison Architect, but at the same time, it's much more laid back. Feels a lot more relaxing. There's a lot less pressure, and I can I really appreciate the game. I do. Okay, so the thing I don't understand right now, though, is why some of these students are doing so poorly at PE. I don't think I can provide them with anything else. Comfortable, hungry, dirty. See, dirty, -5. Dirty. Dirty from what? Dirty from what? I don't know. Should we have hand sanitizer? I think we should have hand sanitizer in the cafeteria, right? I know it costs me money, but I feel like if they can use it, I'm gonna put it on the shelf there. And then how are we doing on water now? With hand sanitizers installed, we are actually it's costing us water now, so we should probably install another one of those. I don't think I have the money for it, though. Let me double check. $14.40. I can afford it. Pop that in. So it's $9.11 is my money left, but the buses are ticking me for like $700. So as long as I have $1 at 6:01 a.m., we're good. I still feel like it should tick the money at the same time. Give me the income at the exact same time as the expenses. Because otherwise, like, this is such a weird thing to have to do, you know? Make sure you have enough money to pay for the buses in the morning before you get your huge lump sum of cash, you know? Oh, you're bankrupt because you got 0 an hour before our huge lump sum hits you. It's just kind of a weird thing to have to deal with, but all right. As long as I know about it, right, I can plan ahead for it. They're not using these classrooms. It doesn't feel like there's a whole lot of motivation to make any others. Or, like, we should just make more of these special rooms. Make 2 computer labs. Make 2 science labs. Make 2 art rooms. Right? Turn this into an art room. Turn this into an art room. Turn this into another science lab. Turn this into another computer lab. Turn these into bathrooms so they can get there quicker. I was actually thinking about putting some bathrooms over here. Actually, I think I am, because if they want to use the restroom right now, they have to come all the way over here. They might be more comfortable if they don't have to do that. Although I've given them quite a few bathrooms already. Male and female specific ones here. There's a unisex one here, which I think was supposed to be for staff, or originally it was going to be for staff. I've expanded the kitchen, right? We got grass blade and then the stone path out to delivery. But we've expanded the kitchen. We have 4 cooks now, 3 cookers, 3 fridges, still only 1 sink, but we're not really falling behind on... See, we're falling behind on cleanliness. See the dirt? We need more of these janitors. I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3 more janitors. Let's fix that. And then for janitor routing, I'm going to stick 2 janitors... Oh, this is for spare janitors. Oh, that's not total. Okay, see? We're learning. So 3 janitors per route now. We should find that these rooms are much cleaner. Although, they're not actually coming into the classrooms. I wonder if we should have them do that. We probably should. You know what? Let's hire 1 more janitor. And then logistics. We'll do another route. And we'll have 1 janitor go to each classroom. Actually, hold on. We should have you do this. Because eventually these will be classes, right? This thing is like, dude, I'm so busy all the time, man. I know. Isn't it great? And then we'll just have you come around and complete the route here. There you go. Done. Done. So now we have janitors that are going throughout all the halls. And actually, you know what? I don't think I have any janitors going to the music room and stuff. So let's get another janitor. We're just going to have so much staff. Janitor routing. Okay, I want another one. This one is going to start in the cafeteria. So we'll start you down here. And you're going to come up this way. You know, check the common area because it probably needs a lot of cleaning. We can have you come this way, go through the clinic, go to the staff lounge, right? Actually, no, stop. Start here. I want a little more sensible routing. Go here, then go to the staff lounge, go to the clinic, then go to the music room, then go to the staff cafeteria, staff toilet, back out into the library, AV room, down the hall, back to the common room, and back to the cafeteria. Actually, you know what? Come into the kitchen and then back to the cafeteria. Done. All right. I think the janitors are going to cover the school really well now. All right. We got people cleaning things up. And then I think we need some periodic trash cans around the place, right? Because if they got to pick all this stuff up, but they don't have trash cans to put it in. Where is the garbage cans? Frequent. Is it infrequent? I thought I had a lot of garbage cans. I guess I don't. It's not in cafeteria, which is very surprising. Common area. Okay. So the model is a little bit weird here, but I think I should probably face it like this. And then we can have a garbage can also outside the rooms. Maybe one there and one there. And then we could put one here as well. Yeah. And then we're eventually going to have... We could just do it now. We're going to have a double door here. It opens that way, so we'll do the same thing here. No, we should open it the other way. I don't think it matters. And then the... excuse me. Then the wall comes down like that and connects here. All right. Janitors are putting work in. Can I see the number of staff I have? Sanitation. Okay, so this... We have 11 janitors costing us $2,200 a day. Fine. 98 instances of dirt. I think that this number is, of course, the reason why our hygiene is 0. But what I'm also thinking is that it doesn't matter where this dirt is located. And maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. But it doesn't seem like it matters where this is located. If there's dirt here and the student is over here, it's in the school, so it makes this person dirty. Now, if I'm wrong on that, great. But I have a suspicion that might be the case because there's just no excuse for any student to have 0 hygiene. It doesn't make any sense. But as we eliminate dirt throughout the entire school, all of their ratings universally are going up. Every grade level has the same hygiene right now. I don't understand how that's even possible. But okay. I guess it's because they're all using the same exact facilities, sure. But, like, these kids are in this classroom, right? Your hygiene should be higher in a clean classroom than someone who is in the music room in a very dirty music room and in very dirty hallways, right? I feel like I need more staff. My God. Get another janitor. We'll get a janitor that just kind of free roams. Yeah, we'll get one free roam janitor. Just kind of does whatever. And then how do I get kids to stop tracking in the dirt? If they come in on a school bus, does that help with that? Instead of walking to school? I mean, I don't really have to cover my entire school. Well, maybe it's this. Maybe it's the fact that this is still dirt. Like, even though they're not walking, well, yeah, they are. They're choosing to walk across. Okay, that's it. They're choosing to walk across this. We're gonna put the doors to this classroom will be here. Oh, we're out of money. We are out of money. Let's make sure we have enough for the buses tomorrow. But yeah, that's what it is. It's just... All right, my mission before the next video, we're gonna have the entirety of the indoor, all of it, everything within the school is gonna be self-contained, and there will be no more dirt like this. And then, hell, I'll probably build out the rest of these classrooms just to do it. But eventually, I also want to make sure these class sizes are very small. Maybe we'll get them down to as low as 15 per classroom. I think we'll do another science lab too. Look at how dirty this is. I need an extra janitor. I can't afford it. Logistics, janitor, routing. Can I get one more on the classroom? So we don't need the free roam. Give me one more on the classroom route. Because these rooms are actually really dirty. I'm paying more attention to these details now, you know? When I take a look at this and I see this, it hits you in the face and you're like, oh, so I should do that. Because the motivation is just down, and I feel like this has a pretty... I don't know, like, it's only about how likely they are to get sick, though. I feel like these needs... Yeah, hygiene affects motivation, affects motivation, affects motivation. This doesn't affect motivation. These are different things. So I don't know if that really affects it much. The fun factor decreases over time, increased by hanging out in common areas and special rooms during free time. Well... the free time thing, right? It's, I'm not sure how to give you additional free time because I don't have control over the schedule. Like, what I'd like to do is add a 5 p.m., say dismissal at 5, and then have recess go an extra hour. And then they can just have a ton of recess, have a lot of fun, and off you go. Or... here's another novel concept. How about we have something other than just chairs and tables for the free time? Because right now, all they can do for free time is just sit there. Sit there and talk. Like, let them come in here and do this during recess. Why not, you know? Play basketball during recess? Yes, please. Unless it's being occupied. Like, maybe it's being used. Like, right now, if it was being used, I would understand that. But then I can build 2 courts. Oh, well. I'm looking at just, like, ways to... I don't want to say cheat the system, because, you know, like, the game is built, and then you want to, you know, manage said game as effectively as you can. See, like, they're going to cut across this now, too. So, if I can, which I can't. I don't have the money for it, but I can afford this. But I need to close this off, and that will cause them to stay on the path, because right now they're cutting this corner, and that's adding dirt to all of these classrooms, because they're cutting this corner. So I need to stop them from doing that. That's going to be tomorrow, though, you know? We'll have tons of money tomorrow for that. How's our report card? End of day 4, I should see 36 or greater on every subject. And look at this. Oh, yeah. Freshman all pass. Sophomore, we're doing good. Juniors, we're getting close on the PE, but I think we're going to be fine. Seniors, yeah, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. We have a full passing right now. This is exciting, isn't it? Isn't this exciting? Our students are finally, they're growing up so good. We're going to have a full 100% pass this time. And that's going to pay me well, you know? Okay, we already paid for the buses. So let's finish this wall so they stop cutting that corner. Yeah, with this, like this, there's no reason for them to cut this corner anymore. So really all I need is this wall to here, because there's no reason for them to come in here. Really? Come on now. There it goes. You know what? Let's close this off too. All right. We want floors in all of this. All right. We're going to floor you, floor you, floor you. Let's get the doorways too. All right. Floor you and floor you. That's a lot of money. It's going to be worth it. I need that health up. Well, I hope it's going to be worth it. I don't know that it's going to be worth it, but I hope that it's worth it. Look at all those walls. Floors, concrete tile, all the way to here. And then we can add a door here, make this another class. I think another science lab. I don't see why not. It's right here. Is there any other special rooms we can build later? Dumpster, too. Larger schools need more garbage disposal. Unlocks trash dumpster. I have the money for it technically. I think janitor priority. Yeah, maybe. Or we save for better teachers. Or worker route. You know what? I like worker routing because I'm kind of like, I don't want to have to keep clicking on stuff. And I've been playing a while, so I'm kind of noticing the patterns in what's breaking most often. And it's usually stuff that's in like constant operation that are machine based. So like coffee machines, they break. And then like a lot of the stuff like the sinks and the mechanical stuff that's being used most often, that's the stuff that's breaking most often, which makes sense. So, and then also in the staff lounge, these couches keep busting too. It's kind of weird that couches are busting, but maybe we have overweight staff. I don't know. They keep breaking my couches every time they sit down. Let's see if there's any classes that are... See what I think I can do here is we'll find the subjects that we're most weak in, which right now seems like it's history, science, language, juniors. Whoa. We could... I'm actually wondering if the music room being close to the library affects their learning, but we could make another library. We could make another... I think we need 2 of each of these. 2 AV rooms, 2 libraries, maybe not 2 music rooms, but we'll see. I think we need 2 of everything. So we'll probably make another science lab here. This would be like science area. For the computer lab, we could put another one right next to it. And then, I don't know about the art room thing. Having an extra art room, maybe we could put that over here. We have room over here, so, you know, art room here or art room there. Science labs. Or we can have the, I don't know. Like, I kind of want the rooms next to each other, but at the same time, I sort of like the charm of them being a little bit separated. But it makes more logistical sense to have them all be next to each other. Well, I don't know, does it? Because, like, different grade levels are using it at different times. So maybe I'm wrong on that. See, the health is dropping. I have so many janitors. Clean it up. Clean up the school, guys. There's no reason for them to be walking on dirt anymore. No more dirt walkers. Erase the planning lines here, here, here. Planning lines. Any more? Planning lines, they're a little bit annoying sometimes, I know. I think we're good. Yeah. How's the routing for janitors through here? Like, I think we're covering everything pretty well. Is there really a need for janitors to be outside? Yeah, I guess they are cleaning this. They're cleaning the walkways here, which is, I guess, okay. But, like, look at how dirty this is. Because it's outside. It makes sense. I don't see why the janitors are spending time on that, though. I guess it's because I have that as part of their route. I'm wondering if that actually matters, though. Does it matter if there's dirt outside? Like, I don't have to clear the dirt from everywhere the students walk, do I? I might need to. Like, if they come outside, even though they're on the path, do they still grab dirt and bring it through my school? I think the dirt is a bit overpowered, to be honest. But, you know, it's okay. Tressa Kaiser dropped out because they weren't able to eat food. I'm sorry? What? Well, I guess we don't have enough vegan meals for you. Tyson Heldall left your school to go to Royal Regency. Okay. Bye. Does that hurt my prestige or something? I mean, kids change schools all the time. Increase worker range. I think probably that. $2,000 for the stuff, though. I don't have it. Never mind. Janitor priority. You know, I think I'll just wait. I'm going to wait till I have a bunch of money. It's day 5. And I'm also going to hire some doctorates later, I think, too. Although, if everyone's passing, I don't know. Does it matter? If we have a 100% pass rate, does it really matter if we have better teachers? The whole goal is to pass, right? I mean, from a real life standpoint, you want... Oh my God, there's still, like, there's always dirt. I don't know where they're getting it. It has to be from walking outside, but... Like... I have walk paths and grass. Does grass not help with the dirt? Makes the school more friendly to grasshoppers. I think I'm doing all I can to ensure the cleanliness of our school. And I'm hoping that the rating is going up. It says it's going down. Now it says it's going up. Well, that's because everyone's dismissed. So the janitors are just cleaning the whole place. See, that's what it is. It has nothing to do with where they are. It has everything to do with the total cleanliness of the entire school. And I'm willing to bet you these outdoor areas, I'm willing to bet you this counts. Like, we have to keep this clean. I bet that counts. That sucks if it does. Because, like, outdoor areas and on campuses are some of the most beautiful things you can have, you know? If the whole place has to be indoors. I mean, we are doing another school, by the way. We're doing another one. And it's going to be... I want to do a hard mode one with a lot of delinquent students and things. And I'll be designing that one a bit more min-maxy in mind. Right? With a bit more effectiveness in mind. This one, the design is purely inspired by my high school and the way it was organized. Albeit with a few liberties taken. Staff canteen. That didn't happen. Staff ate in the same cafeteria as everyone else. In my school, bathrooms, they might have had their own staff bathrooms. Like, that might have been a thing. Let's do a worker route here. Worker routes. I want you starting in the faculty lounge. I want you to come out through the cafeteria. Then I want you to go into the female bathrooms. Check to see if anything's busted in here. Come to the male bathrooms. Check to see if anything's busted in here. Out to the common area, then up into this area. Check the AV room. Check the staff canteen. Come through the music room. Come through the clinic. And then the staff lounge. Then back through the cafeteria. Into the kitchen, in case there's something broken there. And then back to the faculty lounge. And then we'll put 2 workers on that route. Because... like, stuff is breaking on this. Like, these rooms, especially these 2 bathrooms and this faculty lounge, stuff breaks constantly. So now the workers can just get on it automated, hopefully. Because they'll be able to see it on their route. And then we've got 2 that are going all free roam. But I think this is the case. Right? Maybe we should put a fence here. I haven't done any fences yet. I kind of want to see what they look like. Can I put, like, a fence? I don't know. Like, if I put a fence, like, maybe here. Fence door. A goon has been spotted. That's kind of cool. I kind of like the fence. I think it's kind of nifty. Put another door here. Does this stop goons from getting in? Is that the purpose of the fence? You know what? We should put fancy fences on the outside here. Let's research that really quick. Fancy fencing. I need this first. Landscape architect. Great. See this? I bet this counts against me. Look at all of the dirt that's on the grass. And you have to clean that. Otherwise, it counts against your cleanliness. That's not right. It needs to be smarter to where, like, if students aren't near it, it doesn't matter. See, now I have to hire a janitor and do janitor routing along the outside, which is like, ugh. Really, just, I don't like it. I don't like it. I shouldn't need to do this. Janitors outside cleaning the grass. Silly. And, like, yeah, your route is basically just the outdoors. Everything outside. That's what you're focusing on. I think you should be able to see this along this route. If you're walking here, you should be able to see that. I would hope anyway, but maybe not. Through here. Clean this area. So we have one janitor that's basically in charge of everything outdoors. come through here. Down again, I guess the field, because that's probably dirty. Down here, all across here. Just have you come like this, because they're probably going to make this dirty again. And call that good, I guess. That's your route. And we'll have, I guess, one more janitor. We'll add him to this route. All right, janitors are outside now too. Okay, I'm gonna leave this video here. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about our chances to pass. It's day 6, which means we need a 54 rating at the end of the day in a subject to pass. And we already have that for almost every subject for almost every grade, right? Freshmen just need to get a little bit more history. Sophomore needs to get, we already have 54 on math, so we're good there. Juniors, you're struggling in PE and language. But at the end of the day, you need 54. Seniors, same thing here. So I think we're going to pass. History, seniors, I think you have that at the end of the day, right? Yep. So, well, and 10 and 11. So like it's 11 now. So some of them are getting their daily dose of history right now. And some of them are going to get it later in the day. But we can take a look at this, and it's already at 52. So, yeah. So I think we're going to pass. Full passing grade sounds good. I'm going to research landscape architect and also get the fancy fencing thing. And then we'll do some beautification stuff tomorrow. So come on back for the next video, guys. If you like the videos, be sure to give them thumbs up. It's really good support. Be sure to leave me a thoughtful comment. If you want to. You don't have to. But a thoughtful comment. I'm picking on the people who are like, here's a comment. Come on. Don't be lazy. This is a school. All right? We need effort applied. Just kidding. Hey, take it easy. We'll see you next time. Bye.